Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, stuff happened. It took long enough. There was way too much aimless exploring during the first hour or so of the game. Now that things are happening, I actually have some motivation to keep playing to find out what happens next. Granted, that motivation is kind of restricted by the fact that Taku is a complete jerk. But hey, nice to actually have some stuff going on now. By the way, it was pointed out to me by Terrence that Taku is at max level. You know, I thought that was what it said, but I wasn't really sure if that was really the case, because that would be kind of weird to be at max level this early in the adventure. But sure enough, the experience bar did not reset. Taku cannot gain any more levels, and yet Juno can. I guess that's for story reasons. Considering Taku is implied to be kind of weaker, he's definitely compensating for something, I tell you what. So what's the deal with this crystal garden over here? That is certainly an interesting thing we got there. I wonder if we'll be able to come out here and explore it. Tara says that Juno also has less experience. Oh, you mean the experience bar? Yeah, I said that. I assume that as soon as Juno's experience bar fills, he'll be at level 6. That's what I was saying. Seems like Juno's max level will be higher than Taku's. Very leafy kid. Oh, hi, Juno. Hey, you want to spar? Yeah, I guess. Only if you guys want to. Sure thing. At least one of us still needs experience. Terrence says, no, Juno has 6,000 XP, while Taku has 11,000. Juno next levels up at 11,000. Okay, well, I don't know where you were saying that, unless you just happened to remember it from the experience bar at the level up screen. By the way, in regards to the situation with things happening, I should clarify. Actually, maybe I should focus on the fight. Now, though it's kind of important, it does. You don't necessarily always need something happening in order for a game to be interesting. I think I failed that. But it certainly helps. Like, taking Pokemon, for example. The early games definitely had a lot of things not really happening. But there was still at least a little something going on in each town. At the very least, you had the gems. And then there was Team Rocket to deal with. I think my point is, there was way too long without anything happening. Although I keep forgetting about that conversation with Juno through the crystal ball. Wait. I see you've improved. It was unfair, though, 'cause it was 2-on-1. Juno, I would have beat him easily alone. Excuse me? Don't mind him. He's just having a rough morning. What? No, I'm not. Yeah, we'll be going now. Okay, there is reason to keep fighting then, 'cause his max mana went up again. Cool. Well, I'm definitely glad that I reloaded that save then. You don't gotta be condescending. And that is apparently the introduction for a shop. Don't be condescending. Here, have some new moves. I'm still not sure if this is worth it. I can afford it now. Hold on. Do you have water? I'm doing for... I just noticed that there's a little message window for the dialogue of the shopkeeper. I'm doing this for Juno. Speaking of Juno... Is there a way to switch to Juno? Guess not. So this is a really powerful attack. But it costs so much health. Is it worth using 42 health? No. I don't think it is, because you don't even... Well, that's basically what you recover from defending, and I would want to recover damage I'm taking from enemies. So I'm not sure that's worth getting. So path that way. We came from that way. Also path... that way. So what's this building? Taku, are you sure you want to proceed? Not yet. That is an indication that this might actually be the location we want to be. So what's in the other directions then? Not a way we can go. Oh, that way is. But to what extent, I wonder? To that extent. This is our destination? I think this is our destination. We finally made it! I think. What the hell is this? Squirrels. Oh, you mean... You mean the Moglops, don't you? We're calling these Moglops? Huh. What the hell? Yeah, it all happened pretty suddenly. I think they're getting in through the walls or something. I just can't figure out for the life of me how I'm going to get them out. Stop feeding them! Oh, right, yeah, we're probably not going to have power tonight. What? Yeah, the librarian said it'd be, yeah, it's gonna get pretty cold and all, and we're not gonna have a light either. And a lot of our food's gone bad. This is not the school. This is just Juno's home. You tell me right now how we're gonna fix this. Well, we could sleep outside. I've been out there for weeks. Yeah, we didn't necessarily need to experience them all either. The exam is tomorrow. I don't want to bleep sleep outside right now. Well, it is comfortable if you know what you're doing. Eep. Don't give that bleep. How do we fix it? There's some backup crystals in the tower. How's it looking up there? Why do I have to do this? Your sign is win, so you're going to do better at this than I will. Are you actually down there? Yep, you're hanging out down there. Oh, here's the tower we were talking about. And that's quite a climb. I do like that we can move the camera around during cutscenes. It's especially a nice touch that it has the message window chasing us. Joe, I swear to... he's noticed us. Hi. You're a jerk. Buh. You see the ladder to it now? Juno, what the hell are you making me do? Ha! What the hell why are you laughing? It looks a lot taller when you're up there, right? Hold on a sec. Thought I noticed a graphical glitch. I could be wrong, though. Probably not. You suck! That's not nice. Again, you're a win sign. You'll do better at this than I will. No, I won't. Well, I think you will. I won't. Let's get them back on... we can't... Yeah, that'll work. Yes, you will. No, I won't. Yes, you will, because you're a good mage. Yes. You're right. I am good at what I do. No, I see what you did there. Clever. Taku? Piece of cake, leave it to me. There it is. I knew you'd come around. Ah! Juno, what the hell? What happened? You know, that's a good place for you. Oh, really? You fell? Juno, you jerk. What are you guys doing? Oh, hey Mina. We need some backup crystals. Did we find them? Anything of interest out there right now? Nope, guess not. It's a good thing we have our white magic, right, Taku? Shut up. I mean, it seems like it's fully developed now, if you ask me. It's nice to know you care. No, it's not. I have to do everything myself. It's harder for me than it is for others. That's how it's always been, how it's always going to be. No, you kind of just been pushing everybody away your whole life, it seems like. And that's on you. On you. Yes, you. Now's our chance. Do it now. What? Nah, I don't. Now! Okay. So... It's a nice night we're having. Bleeping idiot. Yeah, okay. Well, now I just wanted to say, you know, you don't have to try out for the academy if you don't want to, you know? At it again. It's just, I mean, I personally have learned a lot from the general school. You don't have to put him up to this crap. Well then, don't be a whiny bleep, Kay? The school system is bleep. The whole thing is bleep. Made for privileged kids. Suddenly, save point. You know, why would you want to be in a private school anyway? Privileged, sure. But I've never heard of a private school that was actually good. People there, to my understanding, way too preppy, too full of themselves. Everybody thinks they're better than you because their parents are rich. That sort of thing. Or there are special rules in play that just make it not fun to be there. So this new save I just made, by the way, I'm back to being solo. I don't know whether that means we're going to be fighting alone again. I'm hoping not. Why do we get a chance to save in the middle of a cutscene? Oh, this is automatic text. I'm never going to make it in that stupid school. Is that it? Did we reach the end? We're fighting against Juno. Final battle. Why? Why? I don't... Oh, that did not go near as fast as I thought it would. Let me recover a little bit of health. So Marco Man says, I left at the Crystal Farm for dinner. Did anything happen? Yeah, we wound up inside Juno's house, which is full of squirrels, and the power is out, I guess, because the squirrels ate through the wires, I'm guessing. Either that, or they can't afford electricity because the librarian says so. And then a friend came along and Taku almost fell off the rooftop. And talking about whether Taku should go to the school. Trying to talk him out of going to the academy. And now we're fighting Juno. Will this end it? Yes. Seriously though, this final battle came out of nowhere. Every year, we try out for this, and oh, it's automatic again. We'll join you, but you better not be pissy about it if we don't pass. And you better have Bleep improved. Unlocked triple black belt difficulty. Heck no! So I guess that's the end. Well, quote-unquote, the end. This is only the first chapter of Astralojia, and this is an episodic series, as I mentioned before. Episode 2 won't be released for a while. It might be a little bit late now, but hey, if you guys want to try this yourself... Sorry to interrupt the music as I grab this link, but here's where the game is located. Those of you watching this at YouTube, I'll provide a link in the description. Maybe you can play on the higher difficulty. Let's see you guys unlock the hardest difficulty and finish it. Terrence says, bet you had to play hard mode to get a better ending. I doubt it. Okay, well, time to give my thoughts on this game. As a reminder, the game developers requested this playthrough that I just did. This game, at the time of this recording, has not even released yet. It's still cool that I was given a chance to play a game before its release like this, and that this is the first time I've actually had this happen. Not counting RPG Maker. So, I have thoughts to give. Let's see here. As I've mentioned, it kind of took a little too long for any plot to be introduced. I mean, the intro was cool, and I guess the scene where we were talking into the crystal ball with Juno was okay. I don't know why I keep forgetting that scene. But it felt like way too much was going... Well, I was about to say way too much was going on, but not enough was happening. I spent way too much time just aimlessly wandering and trying to figure out the battle system. If this was anybody else playing, there would have been a high chance that they might have either got frustrated or bored and give up. It especially took way too long to find out what it was we were actually doing. Like, outside of the description for the game told us what was going on, but we were not given motivation in the game itself until we were halfway through. It also would have been nice if the battle system were better explained. Like, look how long it took me just to figure out how to heal. I only figured it out because one of my opponents happened to defend and heal. It's a good thing I was paying attention. I might not have caught that. Maybe if there was like a tutorial battle early on, an optional tutorial battle, one that kind of gave us instructions step by step as we went along. And in regards to the big old bar at the top of the screen and the time limit, I don't think the little message windows that told us what was going on with that was descriptive enough, because I didn't understand it until I was actually playing through it and kind of got the gist of it. In fact, now I know what that big old bar is for. It's kind of for, like, multi-battle. If we're dealing with more than one opponent, rather than take them all out, it allows us to end the fight after we just deplete that meter. Not as certain what the significance is when we're fighting a solo battle, though, like the final battle. Aside from, it seems like if you get a good timing, it immediately depletes, which is kind of nice. Other than that, again, what's the difference between depleting the meter and depleting your opponent's HP? Also, the fact that this is a harder RPG, because you can screw yourself over completely. The game did warn me early on that I wanted to keep multiple files, but it didn't really... It wasn't clear enough to me why I wanted to keep multiple files. And so, early on, I just wound up saving on the same file over and over again, because I figure, well, okay, eventually I'm going to come to a point where it's obvious I'm going to want to keep multiple files, and then I'll do it. Only for it to turn out that I already saved over a file that I really didn't want to, with learning skills. In that situation, it might have been nice had the game kind of specified why. Not just telling me, hey, your build is important, you're going to want to save multiple builds, but also something along the lines of, hey, save it on a different file after you learn a new skill, just in case you decided you wanted a different skill instead. Or, hey, you're going to want to save on a separate file after fighting, because it is really hard to recover your health and you might wind up being too weak for the next fight. Something along those lines. Overall, though, it's not a bad game. It's rough. Definitely rough, definitely room for improvement. Maybe it's too late for that improvement now with the game releasing in less than a couple weeks, but this stuff you could probably keep in mind for the future episodes of it. If I had to give this a score at the very least, like I said, it's not a bad game, just rough, so on a 5-point scale, I would give this a solid 3. Not bad, but room for improvement. Anyway, those of you here at Twitch, give me a moment. I will send you on a raid to Matty Ratty. And for everybody in general, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.